Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said, "It was rough. I think about what I went through and how it prepared me to be a better man. I really feel like I'm the process, and the process is about me. So every time I step on the court, it's all about having fun. I'm just enjoying my time in the league." Kevin, back to you.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Well, look at the 76ers starting group. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Actually out there with Harden, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Rob Williams, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Smart with the ball. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Embiid. Here's Tucker. Dishes it to Harris. The pass to Tucker. Down low. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. Brown against Harden. Brown, good.
Now, don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Embiid. A beautiful reverse layup.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Smart kicks to Williams. Right wing. Outside, Smart. Here's Horford. And so just over a minute and a half played.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game.
Al Horford at the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2. The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Now, here's Maxey. Into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big play.
Now, here's Tatum.
Wow, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Pass to Embiid. He dishes it to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Tatum passes to Smart. At the top of the key, Horford. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the paint, here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Brown outside. And no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Now Tucker. Shoots over Brown. Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Harris against Tatum. Brown outside. Good D by Embiid.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And the basket by Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
It just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And Derek White subbed in for Smart. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for P.J. Tucker. Korkmaz checked in for James Harden. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Niang passes to Melton. And here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Boston with it. Boston trailing. Pass to Brogdon. Gallinari dishes to White. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Melton. And the pass to Thibault. Six to shoot. And that's a foul called on Gallinari. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 2.
Melton with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Celtics foul. Noah Vonleh. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting for Philadelphia, DeAnthony Melton, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Reed is checked in for the 76ers. He hits the second from the line. There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kicks to Gallinari. Over Reed. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Well, Danilo Gallinari, great concentration, contested shot, no problem.
Korkmaz passes to Reed. Back to Korkmaz. To the left wing. Here's Niang. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now, here's Brogdon. To shoot. Up and in on the way.
Well, the triple drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need to turn up the heat a bit.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
We've got Gallinari, also Vonleh out there, Malcolm Brogdon out there with White. That's the Boston 5. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Murray covering. You know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. No good off the front iron. Reed covering. Sweet little floater. And the Celtics lead by 1.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Well, the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Horford comes in for Gallinari. Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Derek White. Now, here is Harden. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Smart against Embiid. Here's Maxey. Second chance shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws.
We know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And let's quickly check out the score breakdown here for Boston.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Yeah, we've seen them burying their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. A good first half for them in that department.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside, Horford. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. The 76ers lead. And Harden with such a high usage rate, Doris, it's incredible how efficient he is.
Guys, his percentages are fantastic for someone who has to take so many difficult shots. He's not at the finishing end of alley-oops, let's remember. This guy is not allowed clear lanes to the bucket. He gets the best defender night by night. This guy has to work for every look he gets.
Here's Brown. James Harden picking up that last basket. Over Harris. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Well, you just love the concentration from Jaylen Brown. Contested jump shot, no problem.
And here's Maxey. Harden outside. 6 on the shot clock. Embiid kicks it to Tucker. That 3 off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. Smart deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
Well, how smart is Marcus Smart using his body? He's such a physical guard. Seeks out contact. Nice.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so, Smart nails both of them.
Boy, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin.
Now, here is Harden. Over to the left wing. Williams against Embiid. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points this quarter.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Picked his pocket. And now Philadelphia on the break. Harden's shot is off. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left now here in the second. There's Williams. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
And the 76ers with some changes. Niang comes in for Joel Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Smart. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here's Tatum. In the corner, Horford with it. Williams finds Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Harris. To the middle and stolen by Horford. To the inside and slam dunk by Smart.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
Now Harden. Here's Niang. Back to Harden. Pulls from the top of the key. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Outside Tatum. He takes it in and stolen by Thybulle. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 3-point Philadelphia lead. Here's Brown and finished off by Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Harden with it. There's the lob for Harris. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers ahead. They lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here, welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was drawing up the second half plan. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
And so, in the game for the 76ers, the stars of this team in the post, Harris and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. Now here's Embiid. Tucker can't get it to go. Tatum passes to Williams, and Williams slams it in.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Maxey. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Williams. Embiid, no good. Brown against Harden. And the rejection by Harden. Smart against Harris. Harden the pass to Maxey. Now is Harden. Defense right on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
It's just so difficult to guard the beard without fouling. Harden is constantly seeking out contact.
The line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Harden.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Williams dishes to Smart. Brown against Harden. Brown down low. He has 6, and he drops it in from the low post.
Boy, what a score right there. Jaylen Brown able to absorb the hit, still make the shot. This guy is a big-time talent.
His second personal foul, second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Embiid. He's got 6. And Tucker has it in the corner. Harden inside the three-point line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Using his craftiness there to get by the defender, Harden is just so good at finding ways to score.
The 11-footer. Moves back up. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Embiid. Tucker finds Harris. Embiid with it. Clock at 6. Out to Harris. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Tucker can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Tatum, that's for 2, and that's good for 2. Tatum's got 6 points, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Embiid. 6 points for him. Out to the right wing. Puts it up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He has 6.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Noah Vonleh, Danilo Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon, Derek White.
Brogdon outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Shot from the inbound. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Celtics lead by 1.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And they double up Embiid. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And Philadelphia has possession. Thybulle, the pass to Harris. And stolen by
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anthony Melton, that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
That mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Reedy's checked in for Joel Embiid. George Niang comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for James Harden. And both free throws good for White. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Korkmaz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Left side, Tatum. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Korkmaz passes to Niang. There's the dish to Reed. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Niang. That one wide left.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here is Gallinari. 76ers trail by 3. Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. No good on that one. White with the defensive effort. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Here's Melton. Gallinari making his last shot to the paint. Here's Reed. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And he drives in, off target with that shot. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Boston, Marcus Smart is out there with Derek White. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Tatum in at power forward. Connects from three-point range.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line with 1 shot.
Boy, the evolution and growth of Jason Tatum has been fun to watch. He's committed to improving. He wants nightly responsibility, and he's got such a high ceiling.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Thibault. Elbow shot is on the way. That shot, no good. Good D by Brogdon. Now here's Smart. Down low. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers trail by 7. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Melton. From 11 feet away, and he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Back to Gallinari. He feeds it to Horford. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
How about the strength of Horford? It allows him to finish the play, and he'll get one more.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Gallinari. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. P.J. Tucker comes in for Matisse Thybulle. James Harden, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And they double up Embiid. To halt the run, the 76ers again can't hit it.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Tatum, and he comes up with the deuce. Tatum's got the lead up at 12 now for the Celtics.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Harden dishes to Harris. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now here's Tatum. Stolen by Tucker. Now here's Maxey. Guarded by Smart. Celtics leading by 10. Knocks it loose. Embiid with the steal. And here's Maxey to the inside. And they double up Embiid. And here's Harden for three. Al Horford with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Tatum passes to Smart. Now Tatum. Back to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 10-point game. Here's Maxey. The pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player putting an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Shoot 2.
Well, free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And Embiid drops them both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. To the middle. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Embiid over Williams. Smart with the ball. To the inside. Horford kicks to Brown.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Harden. The 76ers trailed by 8. Harris dishes to Harden for the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Austin's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Tatum draws the double. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Philadelphia has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Embiid trying to break loose. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're up by 6. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said, this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Maxey, following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Embiid finds Tucker. Harris outside. High post, Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Harris drives in. Softly drops in the floater.
Assist from
They needed
Joel
that
Embiid.
bucket. And leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
Now here's Brown, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And the 76ers call time here. They're behind by 8. There's 42 seconds left in the game. Passes to Maxey. Over Smart, and he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Yeah, you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Outside, Smart. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.